Hi Aries, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for December 2025. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in December and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign may resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from your cusp sign, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Aries Sun, Aries Rising, and Aries Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Aries, now on to your December 2025 Psychic Tarot reading. The first card you have, Aries, is the Eight of Rods, and this is news coming to you swiftly or communications of some sort. It could also mean swift and sudden change. It could indicate long-distance travel, or it could be the arrows of love. There's things that you're going to see and hear that are going to change your mind in some way in December or maybe even beyond. And it may make you feel like, ooh, I got to get my act together about something. So whatever you're seeing and hearing, you may feel like you're out of the loop or you're out of touch, or, you know, that it's you, whatever it is, could be your own bills, your own, or it could be belief systems you have, or things going on out in the world. I don't know what it will be exactly for each one of you, but these energies come up. Your dreams are going to be very vivid, prominent, vivid. They could even be precognitive for some of you. This is also a month where Aries are going to want to make things happen really fast. It could be work that you're doing. It could be a love relationship you're in, or other tasks or projects or hobbies or interests. Like whatever you're working on or doing or deeply involved in, you're going to want to make things happen fast in those areas. And any kind of like results or conclusions to things that you wanted or needed will come to you swiftly in December. You could have a lot of back and forth communications with people circling around these areas I've already discussed in this card. There could also be a lot of give and take. There could be collaboration with other people. There could also be somebody wanting to borrow something from you, or maybe you want to borrow something from someone. And so there could be like getting things back from people that you lent things out. You could be borrowing things from people. There could be a lot of give and take energy here of, you know, borrowing, getting back things that you lent out and borrowing things from other people. You could feel, Aries, like you can't contain your excitement about something in your life, and you're like really itching and ready to move on with something. So you could feel very, I almost want to say impatient. It's like a combination of impatience and being inspired. Maybe it's inspired impatience. You could get some kind of notification of something that's coming. And it could be like a warning, like a storm's coming your way, or, you know, a big change is coming with something you deal with. Insurance, homeowners insurance, health insurance, could be other things, some other type of change or thing that you could get some kind of notification, communication. Could be a warning, could just be like a, hey, here's a heads up, could be coming at you in December. The next card in your reading is the Wheel of Fortune, Aries, and this is a card that symbolizes good luck, good fortune. The karmic wheels of fate could be turning in your favor. The planets in the heavens and the spirit guides around you could be conspiring to give you karmic good fortune. It could also be a karmic cycle ending and a new karmic cycle beginning. If there was something that you needed to request like permission for, from your town, from a boss, I don't know from who, a parent, you know, if you still need to get permission from your parents about something, or from somebody else, like maybe you want to use somebody's content and you got to get permission to use it. You're getting like the permission gets granted to you. Some of you are going to learn how to do something that changes your good fortune. So, or brings you good fortune. So you could learn something, could be technology, could be something in a career or a trade that you know how to do. And you're going to learn. It doesn't necessarily mean you're going to a class. You could learn it watching the internet, watching a YouTube video, listening to somebody on the radio. You could learn something, but then you learning it is like good fortune for you, because in some way, whatever you learn is going to give you information, insight, or it could be something you could utilize in some way, and then it brings you good, it's like good fortune. This could be a month where you really clear out old dead wood and you really start to shine. So anything that's been a hindrance to you, that you would consider old dead wood in your life. It could be stuff, it could be physical things, it could be emotional. It'll be different for all of you what this old dead wood is, but it's like you're going to clear out this old dead wood and then you are really, really going to shine. Some of you are going to figure out how to do something that in some form or another brings you more money. It could be like investing, like learning how to invest in something, or it could be learning how to do something that pertains to your business, your job, your career. This could also be a time where you make a new start in regard to diet, exercise programs or regimes, you know, anything new related to health, wellness, and diet. You could have a new start here and it turns out to be a good decision for you and, you know, brings you better health, better energy. So the next card in your reading is the Knight of Pentacles, and this is an earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you if you have a sun, moon, or rising sign that is an earth sign. It could be somebody else in your life. Could also be you if you're born on the cusp of Aries and Taurus. I feel like there's things you need to do and complete with this Knight of Pentacles, and I get 3 things. So I don't know whether this is work related or family related or love partner related. I just get that things need to be completed that you are doing with the Knight of Pentacles, and it could be 3 different things. This is somebody that could be related to you. It could be a niece or a nephew or a cousin or a sibling or a friend that could bring you some kind of help news, information. They could work with you on a project. You may be working together on something. They may be helping you. This Knight of Pentacles may be helping you. This could be somebody that wants you to hire them, like maybe to do work around your home. This could be wanting to hire, if you own your own business, maybe they want you to, this Knight of Pentacles may want you to hire them. Or if you are a manager or supervisor or a boss at another company or business owned by somebody else, and you have the ability to hire people, this Knight of Pentacles may be like really trying hard to get you to hire them. But I feel for most of you, you know this person already and very likely could be related to them in some way. If you have a sister, I know it's the Knight of Pentacles. It's a knight, I get it. But it could be your sister or a child. If you have a sister, it could be your sister's child, or like I said, niece or nephew is actually what comes up the strongest, but it could be, you know, another relative, a cousin, a friend, even though I still really feel it's a relative, the strongest. You may feel like you want them to like simmer down, like keep your shirt on, simmer down, don't get too like hyped up. Like I feel like they may be pressuring you or being like over anxious around you or about working with you or for you or wanting you to hire them in some way or working together on a project in some way. And some of you Aries are going to be like, okay, you know, cool, but calm down. You're like too much. Like you may feel like this Knight of Pentacles is too overzealous or too pushy or trying to impress you too much. And you're like, you know what, that might not fly with you so well. So before I go on to cards number 4 and 5, I just want to let you know that if you are interested to see what this new year that is upon us is going to come in for you and how 2026 will fare for your sign, you could get my New Year 2026 10-card Celtic Cross Psychic Tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac. These are the most popular video series I record every year. There's 10 cards. They have a lot of predictions of messages. Think how many predictions of messages you get in a 5-card reading. You're going to get double that, and it's for the year of 2026. You might want to get your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign, or a combination of whatever works for you. Also, if you want more insight and messages from my spirit guides, you may want to get my New Year 2026 psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. That crystal reading covers the entire year of 2026, and that could be helpful to you. And in addition, some people get both the New Year Tarot and the New Year Crystal. Also, if you would like to get information and messages from my spirit guides to expand on this tarot reading for December of 2025, you can get my psychic crystal readings for December 2025. All these links are down below in the description box. They're also on the website, my website, theluckymermaid.com, on the videos page. These videos are sold on Vimeo. They're also sold on Patreon. The Patreon link is also down below, and you would click on it and go to my Patreon shop. Or you can go to my website, click on the Patreon link on the videos page where all the Vimeo videos links are, and click on that and go to the Patreon shop. I appreciate your purchases. Thank you so very much, because your purchases is what keeps this channel on YouTube and Rumble going. So card number 4 in your reading for December, Aries, is the 9 of Swords. And the 9 of Swords is sadness. It could be feeling like some kind of loss. It could be grieving the loss of a love relationship. It could be grieving something else that happened in your life. It could also indicate migraine headaches or headaches, not feeling well. You could be worried about somebody else not feeling well. It could indicate sleepless nights or even bad dreams. You may feel like you did or something that you can't believe you did or said, and you may feel like you can't get your integrity back, or you can't take back the words that you said or say. Because the problem is, Aries, I feel in the past, you jumped to some kind of conclusion. And you may have been accused, you may be or may have been, because it could have happened in the past or it could happen in December, that or in the next couple of months that follow, you could be like kind of like blaming somebody for something or accusatory because you're jumping to some kind of conclusion, and then you could experience some backlash or negative consequences or results from, from that happening, from you making assumptions or blaming somebody, jumping to conclusions. It could not work out well for you because I feel it's like you're directing it at somebody, like that's your fault, or you did that, or I know you did that, or, you're to blame, or, and you may be so certain and so sure that you knew that you were right, but you're going to find out that you were wrong, or the person or other people or the person you accused is going to flip out, and then you're going to find out, uh-oh, that was a wrong assumption or accusation. There could be things that you forgot, things that you left out. If you have to do holiday shopping for people, you better make a list and check it off when you buy the gifts, because I feel like for some of you, it could have been a gift you put on layaway and you forgot to go get it. Or a gift you meant to buy for somebody and you forgot to order it. Or a gift that you bought for somebody and you travel and you left the gift at home and you go to this party or gathering and you forgot the gift. There could be someone on a list that you forgot. The feeling here that's very strong is you forgetting something, and then you're like grieving that, like, oh my, like you could really berate yourself about it and be hard on yourself about it. So I feel for some of you, writing lists or, paying close attention to what you're doing, especially with gifts or ordering gifts or remembering everybody, and if you travel anywhere, to make sure you've got everything, because that is a strong vibe here with the energy. I mean, my guides are saying it, but the vibe of forgetting is like hanging in the air around this card. Another thing that could go wrong here is you could try to impress somebody, and you could be trying to impress them, but it could turn out to be a flop where it doesn't go right. Like you fall flat on your face or you make a mistake. You could be trying to impress a boss or trying to impress someone that you hope you can date, or trying to impress, friends or family. But you could do it. You could try to do the thing that you think is going to impress whoever this is, and it could just not go well. And then you could feel like, oh my gosh, why did I do that? I should have never done that, or I wish I hadn't have said it or done it. You could be worried about your career. Some of you, it could be something that is either something you did do, maybe it's something you did, or something you forgot, and it's making you worry about your career. Or it could be just separate. There could be things going on, like maybe it's the economy, maybe the company or business you work for is letting people go and downsizing or something. So, you know, if there's other people that do similar jobs as you in the company or business you work for, you may be afraid that, you know, your job is or career is in risk or in jeopardy. For some of you, it's not going to apply to all of you. Some of you could watch the financial markets have a decline, and this could greatly concern you because then you may turn around and say, well, what do I do now? Or where am I now, financially speaking? That could happen for some of you. So the next card in the reading you have is the last card for December, is the Page of Swords. And this is an air sign person, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you if you have a sun, moon, or rising sign that is an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Pages can be children. They can also be adults that are immature or young at heart. Or pages can be messengers. So if it's a messenger, they could be bringing in truth, knowledge, wisdom, or untruths. It could be that as well, because I don't let the cards flip upside down. I read my guides' messages. I don't just go by the card's definitions. What my guides tell me is why I don't need to let them be upright or flip. I hear conclusions are drawn and some conclusions are met. And this person could barge in on you or barge into your life in some way. They may have some kind of concern about what you're doing or saying, or suspicion about what you're doing or saying. This could be a family member. It could be a coworker. This could also be somebody that's very defiant to you, that's going to say, I'm not going to let you tell me what to do. That could be a coworker. It could be a coworker, an employee, or a child to you, or a significant other. They may say, I'm not going to let you tell me what to do. You got to think about that. And you know what? You may say, oh, I think I know who this is, but they're not an air sign. Well, do you know their birth chart? Do you know their sun, their moon, and their rising sign? This air sign person may feel like, I've put up with a lot of crap and I'm not going to put up with it anymore. That could happen. They could be rebellious, defiant, maybe not even just to you. Maybe they're not defiant at you. They could be defiant to their boss. They could be defiant to, you know, people going on out in the world, or their friends. Like, the defiance doesn't necessarily mean it has to be directed at you. But for some of you, it will be. You will be included in that, them being defiant. This Page of Swords is like, feels like they're going nuts with all this rules and regulations and laws, rules, regulations, orders. Like, they're fed up and sick of it. They don't want to put up with it. They don't want to deal with it. They want to rebel against it. Keep in mind, this could be you, Aries, if you have a sun, moon, or rising sign that is an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So you could be the one feeling this way. This air sign person may be like, you know what? I know what I need to do. I don't need to be told twice. So this could be somebody that works for you, or one of your kids, or your significant other, or a relative that is like, and you may be directing them or saying, oh, you need to do this and you better do that. And they may be like, you know what? I know what I need to do. You don't need to direct me. So you could have some challenges here with this Page of Swords, unless it's you, unless it's you. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Aries to work with, use, and wear in the month of December of 2025, you got Amethyst. And Amethyst helps with addictions. It also enhances the immune system. Amethyst can help improve the endocrine system and can also improve skin appearance. Amethyst is good for promoting digestive health. It helps reduce headaches and regulating hormones. Amethyst also increases spiritual awareness and psychic ability. It brings positive transformation, can help relieve stress, and enhances memory. It's going to be a stone that makes Aries feel more buoyant, more uplifted, more energetic, more energized. It can help relieve tension in your back, your neck, and also your solar plexus. If you want to increase your psychic ability and your intuition, you should be carrying amethyst, looking at it, maybe even getting a crystal ball of amethyst to gaze into it and see what psychic ability and intuition and gets sparked in you. It could really aid in connecting with your spirit guides and the spirit realm. It's a stone that's going to bring you some kind of relief. And I don't really understand this, but my guide says, get you off the hook and brings you a sigh of relief. So if you did something that you wished you didn't, which came up in your reading, or said something you wish you hadn't, or been accusatory or blaming of somebody else and you wished you didn't, this stone could, if you're wearing it or carrying it around that person, they may forgive you, or it may make it pass quickly, and then you get some sense of relief. It's going to bring you energetic relief. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And thank you for liking my videos and for sharing them and for subscribing to my channel. If you want to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, you can follow me on Facebook, also on X, and on my YouTube community posts. And I also put predictions and messages for the free members on Patreon and also the Tier 1 members on my Patreon. And if you're interested in any of the special videos I record on very specific topics, bringing you more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for each sign of the zodiac, you can get them on my Vimeo on-demand videos and also on my Patreon shop. I've created a list you can read here on this slide. They are also linked below this video in the description box, and the links are also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. The link to my Patreon is also down below and also on that page, my videos page at theluckymermaid.com. Now please listen to this message about Vimeo. And please remember to hit the like button to help get this video out to more people, help this channel grow, and help with the algorithms. I do truly appreciate it. So I hope you all have an amazing month of December. Happy holidays. Season's greetings, Happy Hanukkah, and Merry Christmas. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.